Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and I just got our nursery built. I decided that it was like easier to keep track of the babies, and they're all in one place on the regular, and we are storing baby food up here. We should probably store it down here so that it's closer. I'll get that change made. Just as I got the nursery built, I was like, oh, I'll build 2 extra beds in there. We have 4 occupied beds. Brit went into labor. So it looks like Vesrin and Serzina are taking care of that. Serzina doing some doctoring, I guess. And then also Alish went into labor. Where are you at? You are down here in your bed. Meriden hanging out. Findo is delivering. So our nursery is going to be full. I think I need to cool it on the colonists. So there is, while this is going on, there's been a lot that's been happening. I wanted to get this wall done and not come back until it was. And so it's basically done. This is what we're looking like right now. So we got the upper city wall done. We're working on an estate over here because we just don't have that many beds. You can see there are no prisoners because we pretty much recruited all of them during our wall building process here. And let's see, I have a list of updates. So another Marin joined. Yoko, where are you at? Oh, see, there's so many colonists already. He was just like wandering by and decided to join us. So there's Marin, there's Yorko. Okay, so Yorko has equipped our ranger outfit, which is this elven armored hood. We have the steel stagnite armor and the steel shadow warrior pauldrons, along with an elven cloak and a divine order tunic. And pretty much all of our rangers are wearing that gear. What else is going on? Because of Sir Indrek's demise, we went ahead and kind of like filled out Gale's and burial grounds with a bunch of graves, and we can see that Sir Indrek is down here. Unfortunately, ideology was like all wonked up from the restart, so we didn't have like a funeral for him, but I've gone ahead and made the change to re-add a funeral so that we can have funerals for folks in the future. And with the epitaph mod, I went ahead and just put some details about him. So we have Sir Endrick Heilman, Kingsguard. He was born in 5471. His life ended in 5502. He was a valiant defender of Stormshore Keep. He died to House Ambos on 10th of April, May 5502. So we'll try and keep those details tracked on our colonists. New recruits from the prison. We got Kasumi. Oh my gosh, where are all these people? Let's do this. Let's do schedule name. So Kasumi. She's all outfitted already. She is doing some work growing. I think she was the one that was really good at farming, so she'll be like a future farmer for us. Stenger was also recruited. Name Stenger. Stenger, did we rename you? Stenger, great at melee. Oh, are you Sir Stenger maybe? Am I just missing you? I have no idea where Stenger is. Oh, wait, was Stenger your last name? Yeah, so Serzina is Stenger. She's joined the Kingsguard. So we filled up the Kingsguard like pretty well. I'm planning on having this be a barracks for them. And of course, Sir Forwarder, being kind of like our commander of the Kingsguard, has his own little room. We stuck in a Rim of War table because it feels very strategic looking. I think it would make sense for the Lord Commander to have something like that in his room. Gives a little more recreation area for folks as well. Ulya joined us, so let's find Ulya. Ulya listed as a logger. Looks like she's a ranger, and she's working on some crafting right now, making a cloak. Quan Yu joined us. He's great at crafting, and I had a name request for a great crafter. So we've renamed Quan Yu to Otto. His full name is Audemars Brunchard, and when he's not doing smithing work, he's going to be doing some mining. So he's digging up some dirt for us right now. And then the last recruit that we got was this little red dragonborn guy. So his name is Thero Escanar. I want to give him a more dragony last name, so maybe like Thero Redscale. Drop some comments on some dragon inspired names for this guy. I went ahead and because he's kind of unique, and we do have in our rustic decor a little dragon banner, I figure we'll use the dragon banners to kind of mark one of these estates. And we will make him kind of like the lord of that estate. So a really cool house name for the future Lord Thero here. We didn't have like a proper role for him. I think I want to make him the Master of Style. There are so many different like style packs in this mod set that it would be cool to go ahead and like swap some of these styles that you guys are still working on giving birth. New births in the colony. We had Doral. Well, actually, before we get to that, Doral and Clinier got married. So they had like a little ceremony in actually Findo's bedroom down here. Nabal Ravenscar was born. So this is Ferdo, and I think, her name used to be Serpent, but we changed it, right? Lada? Yeah, so it's their baby. They're no longer together, but they both have great affection for their little baby. Espen Stoneforge, the son of Doral and Clinier, was born. Healthy childbirth. Alice just gave birth to a baby. So this is a male baby, Alice and Meriden child. Giayu Baroque, that's very hard. I like Bulric. I can say Bulric. Bulric is an excellent name. Let's see. Nigel Cristiano. This is the son of Ronald and Syndra. He was born. And Lilia, the daughter of Zara and Rowan. So she is House Stormguard all the way. I am going to set some of these guys to avoid pregnancy. I feel like 3 children is a lot. We don't have to worry about like Sir Fordo anymore because he's not with anyone, but I'll go through and we'll just kind of make sure that the colony becomes less out of control. We have 33 pawns already. Lilia, Britt and Vesrin, they were married. They actually got married up here in the throne room. And Sadie became a child. What else? Oh, I also set up guard jobs for the Kingsguard, so we should have a couple of them like posted out here most of the day. I think I changed their schedules just a little bit. Not really, actually. Let's reorganize this back to here. Schedule, can we do the same? No. Oh, there. If we organize it by ideology, it sets everyone back right. Yeah, the only people that we have on a strange schedule is actually Meriden and Alish because one of them is a night owl. So other things, we have fended off a couple raids. No big deal, but I have been making a lot of to the plans. So since we got Age of Sail working, we added the docks, we added the Thunder docks over here and the King's docks, as well as the Nautical Nook. We'll have like a little fish market, some storage, and these Nautical Nook row houses. I took this wall down between the lower city and the river, just because it felt kind of strange. When I put the Nautical Nook in, I also reworked kind of river view. So we have a larger tavern here. And I also realized we didn't have things like a vineyard, a brew house, a textile facility. We didn't have a place to do stoneworking and a lumber mill. So I've kind of like recreated those all down here. Made Riverwalk actually kind of like pushed up against the river more. We'll turn this space into like a little park. So we'll have like a park right there. I was able to make some of these buildings bigger and push them closer to the shore without this wall in between the lower city and basically like Riverview and Westfield. So I feel like that fits a little bit more naturally, and then it makes the upper city wall kind of seem a little bit more significant. I don't know if I showed you guys this lighthouse here, but we need a way to prevent people from just walking in this way. And so this lighthouse will take a wall all the way up to the deep ocean. So that'll be great. And Britt finally gave birth hours and hours after Alish. Oh my gosh. And so we got little baby. Oh, let's find you. So we'll name baby. This is Britt and Vesrin, their child. They actually got married, and they have very different last names. It's a female. June. What is it? It's September. Let's name you September then. So we got this last name. That's wild, but I guess Britt, you should also have that last name. So you are just chilling right there. We will rename you that from Aquashark now that you and Vesrin have gotten married. Okay, so I think that's it with the updates, and I feel like I spent 20 minutes talking about updates and nothing has actually happened. So we will let the game run and we will kind of like see what kind of things happen. I do want to get more people magically gifted, so we might do some of those, but I also want some specific roles for people, not you. Siegfried, our barbarian, I think it would be great if we could make him a berserker. It's going to be a long time before we can kind of like craft those tomes and stuff ourselves. We have some of the research queued up, arcane fundamentals. We don't actually want to research void provocation. I don't know why that's there, but we could do a little caravan up to the fold and see what they have on offer when it comes to scrolls and gems to get people magical ability or physical abilities. The problem with that, though, is that we're very wealthy when it comes to assets. We are not very wealthy when it comes to silver. So we will need to do some trading or raiding and actually beef up our silver supply before an adventure out to the fold will be worth it. Okay, we've got a siege. It's Yiddikin from the Riosh Roar clan. 28 of them. I think we should be fine. We'll send the Kingsguard. Let's grab you guys. Let's get you down to this bridge. Let's send our Rangers, Ronald, and Radion. You are strangely have no mana bar. What is going on there? Okay, we'll figure that out. Let's get Mary down because she can summon some elementals. Okay, let's see where these guys are going to be showing up. You are advancing for some reason. The rest of your folks are hiding down there. I am not sure what you are thinking. You're using an ability. Okay, you're like a shaman. Depressive Iron-Willed, Careful Shooter. I don't see a keeper. A mage that specializes in base defense. Okay, so you're using some kind of ability. I think we will just come take you out, hopefully before you can use that ability. I like that we have these paths out in the woods, and so it makes it desirable for them to path that way. Okay. So you are down. This is our squad. Yulia, let's have you come down this way. I guess this makes sense. We can summon some elementals to come in, and then we can back the elementals up. Okay, let's get you guys right down there. And Mary, where are you at? Okay, so there. Supplies are coming in. Let's have you summon your elemental right here. I guess right there. And then we'll have you chill out. We will move in to back these elementals up. The Kingsguard, we will go ahead and tell you guys to search and destroy. Rangers and Ronald, we will just follow you in. Ooh, let's do that marksman command. Okay, magic abilities are going off. We got the Kingsguard riding some dragons. Okay, best friend's been stunned. And it's just like a slaughter for them down here. Oh, okay, some kind of grenade just went off. Or maybe not a grenade, maybe it's someone casting spells. Okay, you guys are free to go. Oh, who's our heavy sleeper? Otto. Okay, everyone but Otto can go. We will unforbid the things, and let's just like take a look. Is anyone in major damage? Oh, okay, so Sir Lotta lost an eye. She's bleeding out. Sir Fordo, why don't you go ahead and just like tend to Sir Lotto out here in the field? And okay, Sir Xena is bleeding out, but I think she'll make it back to base. Sir Lotto, you just like hang here, and we'll just make sure that you stop bleeding out before we get you home. Oh gosh, they see it again. They're so noisy. Okay, we'll do one more tend and then we'll let both of them go. Okay, you guys are fine. Sir Xena, you are like halfway home. You're gonna be fine. We'll get Findo to tend to you. Where are you gonna be at? You're gonna be down there. Findo, come on down. Okay, so you got Sir K. Where is Xena? There she is. Health, perfect. Great job, Findo. Okay, a reload fixed Findo's mana bar. It still didn't fix Rad. I did a couple other things to try and get it working. Sorry, I just bumped into the microphone. I even like manually added the health deaths, but they seem to disappear. So I'll do some troubleshooting on that. It only seems to be impacting him. So I'm wondering if it's maybe something that has to do with his role. I might try removing that and adding the heat ifs and seeing. So if that's the case, definitely a bug. Something that we can RP that, you know, as him like channeling elemental defenders and mana storms, like he is our acting archmage, but he is not practicing of his powers. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyhow, we'll let things run for a little bit, see if we can get some of these projects finished up before this episode is done. Okay, we've gotten our second growth moment for Prince Finn. So we'll do construction social, melee, better trait choices for him this time. We're going to take Brawler, since we're going all in on the melee. We will equip him like his father. He'll train to be a knight, and, you know, heir to the throne. So, got that. Masterwork, inspired recruitment on Syndra. We have our caravan coming back. We were just selling some things. We have Emily here. So previously she was going by her last name Stubbs, but I swapped that around. Fishing off the dock. Let's see if we expand the zone all the way to the dock, if she will fish standing not in the water. Our map is pretty devoid of wildlife right now for whatever reason. Is it the winter maybe? These coastal we're filled with trolls. And I guess, is this the coastal troll that's gone mad? No, that one's gone mad. Okay, let's get folks into position for a troll attack. I guess I need to redo defensive positions. We'll have them stand there. Siegfried, you can back them up here. We'll have you guys just like line up in there. So while these two brawl, this one's gonna come attack us. Oh, okay. So the Hill Troll won. You know, they right-eyed bitten out. Oh, this guy had asthma. Yeah, of course he was a goner. Oh, do we have this in our clean area? Clean zone. No, we should expand that to include the inside of these walls, so we'll get that done. Okay, threat averted for the moment. Okay, our unchecked population growth continues. Sir Kay is in labor, and Thero and Ulya have decided to get together. So here we go. I love that the queen is like one of our better medical pawns, and so Zara has been present for a lot of the births of these children. We don't have any more space in our daycare unless we build more cribs, which I guess we could do. Just like, where are we gonna build these cribs without it feeling super cramped? I guess we just do this, and let's have Doral. You're pretty good. Let's have you just like do that right away. We'll see if he can like beat the pregnancy or beat the labor. It's progressing pretty fast. I think this is like one of the oh, you made a legendary crib for this new baby. Oh my god, it is gonna be a little mer person. Name baby. Oh, your dad's name is Shark Jelly. Jamila Macy. Macy Shark Jelly. Welcome to the colony. Brand new crib just for you. And we're almost done with this like little estate that we have given to Thero and I guess Yulia at this point. We're starting to work on our cathedral up here. I think the last kind of like big projects for the upper city, we have the mage tower and then we have the prison. I think with the cathedral, we are going out and caravanning and buying this Aurelian stone just so that it has like a unique color. We're using the Gothic style walls, so it'll be a little bit different. For the mage tower, we're going to use granite. That way it's also kind of like a unique color compared to everything else that we've been building up here. I think this will just build as we get supplies for it. This will hold off on until we get the hold built. So this will be our next big project. So we have a proper prison, we have the holding platforms, and this like little thing can go away. I don't know if we can actually build holding platforms. I think it's just going to be these guys holding spots. And that'll be helpful if we get any anomaly creatures that we need to capture. I think from next on the sitting planning perspective, like I think it would make most sense to do the lower city, but I also just want to get this wall built. That way we don't have to worry about defending at these gates anymore, right? So this will be walled all the way through, and we'll have these gates held open, so raiders will come attack us that way. We can also then like move all of this like farm out of the keep and into the actual farmlands. Like it does make sense for a keep like this to have like farmlands supporting it before we like build out like a full metropolis. So yeah, we'll work on the hold. We'll work on this as we get resources for it. And then we are going to focus on getting this wall up and going. So I think that is the current plan. Thanks for hanging out as always. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye.